Hello, and welcome to my assessment task 3. Today I will be discussing everything there is to know about my artist and everything that he uses as well in terms of materials and sustaining life. Today's artist is Ptolemy Ellington, a sculptor of metal itself. Born in England in 1995, he was born on the south side of England but then found himself growing up on the north side of it all. It was here he would go to Bradford and Ilkley to go and study art and design to a degree level. When it comes to materials, Ellington likes to work with three specific materials, being hubcaps, shopping carts, and scrap metal. In terms of the identity and the function of each of these materials, hubcaps were designed to fit on the hubs of wheels of cars. They helped protect the wheels from getting damaged and stopped dirt and debris from getting inside too. Shopping carts are used in shopping centers to help carry shopping supplies from one point to another and can be found in many worldwide stores all around. And finally, scrap metal. Put simply, scrap metal is the combination of waste metal, metallic material, and any product that contains metal that is capable of being recycled for previous consumption or product manufacturing. Now, in terms of how these three materials actually pose a threat to the environment, it seems that hubcaps are actually the one that poses a very dangerous threat to the environment based on their material alone, which is plastic. Plastic alone has been the number one contributor to harming the environment, and hubcaps are no exception. Hubcaps in general used to be made out of metal, but over time found themselves being manufactured out of plastic because it was easier and more cost effective to make them out of plastic. And once it became a necessity, hubcaps soon became another piece of the massive trash pile that populates the world itself. Now, in terms of shopping carts, though it is made out of material that is easily recyclable, which is metal, it finds itself too many times being abandoned on the streets, on the sidewalks, anywhere that you can find them, simply because people do not find the time to actually put away the shopping carts they use. Which is a shame because it leads to almost hundreds or thousands of shopping carts abandoned on the sides of the roads, leading it to be rusted and just turned into scrap metal later on, which then leads into scrap metal, which is the third material Ellington likes to use for his projects. In terms of scrap metal, it's more so the less environmentally hazardous because of its recyclability and able to be more produced into more useful things. As such, around 5 million tons of scrap metal was actually saved and recycled back in 2018. An example of how scrap metal is truly recyclable. But what exactly is it that Ellington does? Well, I said it beforehand, he is a sculptor. More specifically, Ellington's practice is that of sculpture making for metal. By using the various scrap metals and materials he requires, he makes wonderful pieces of artworks, his main subject being that of various animals of various sizes. These include owls, horses, bears, and even a dragon. Nothing is out of reach for Ellington. Whatever he can think of, he can bring it into reality using the materials that he has. But then how does all of this foster new meaning and contemplation? In these words, his artworks all have an inherent message related to recycling and the nature of value. He says himself that he finds inspiration from objects that are deemed worthless, and that it is inspiration fired by the qualities within the raw materials. These once worthless materials now find worth again in a new form made by these hands, a form that can appeal to everyone. And so, how does the intervention and the resulting thought add value to his creations? His works themselves inspire the idea that anything can be reused to make something new. The idea of using hubcaps and old shopping carts for materials should inspire others to take on a similar practice in real life. Every little thing can help contribute to helping the environment, and Ellington wants to voice that through his various sculptures of animals, which can appeal to everyone. And so, with that, I hope you enjoyed my presentation on all about Ellington and his creations. Thank you and have a great day.